Okay. Everything should be good. Let me get this link up in the... Get this link up in the Discord. Yes, sudden stream. Hello. How is everybody? Let me share this in the Discord, see if anyone's awake to join. Alright, once I quit Discord, this should run a little smoother. Who I main? So I usually switch between a couple healer characters or like strategist, yeah, strategist characters. I will show you who I play the most. Get this situated. Yeah, so, Invisible Woman is pretty much my main, and that is who I play majority of the time. Yeah. Alright, tired, but hey, still low. Yeah, no. Same. Happy birthday. I'm glad that you were able to join on your birthday. Yeah, no, it's been a while since I played Spidey. I've actually been playing Human Torch a lot. But I was playing with a friend recently, and I've been unfortunately informed that he's getting nerfed, so... Yeah. Oh, my little heartthrob. Yeah, he's getting nerfed, so I'll enjoy playing him while I can until he dies and is horrible. And apparently Hawkeye is getting buffed, which I don't understand, so weird. Yes, hello, welcome. Finally catching a stream. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, sorry, I've been streaming really late because it's the summertime for me. I've been practicing Luna Snow and Cloak and Dagger a lot more. A long time since you touched Marvel Rivals, Duelist Main, Winter Soldier Solar specifically. True. No worries. Yeah, no, nothing has been causing me distress from any of you guys, so do not worry at all. And I don't play Duelist a lot. I think, again, like, the only Duelist that I play is Johnny. Anyone else I really don't touch because, well, that's even if I get to play a Duelist. Half the time I'm stuck healing. I've been trying Moon Knight more. I suck at Moon Knight, but, you know, with practice you can get better, I guess. Yeah, Hawkeye and Hela getting buffed is confusing because they can, for the most part, one-shot you. And I don't know. This is speaking from a person who mains healers, you know. The Age of Ultron is truly upon us, yes, indeed. Yeah. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay tonight. I will be doing my best to keep up on the chat while I play. Yeah, I'll try not to be too serious about this. I do need to, like, chill out for the night, so I'm gonna try to keep this tone of voice the entire time. And hopefully it'll make for good, I don't know, ASMR background noise. Yeah, but this won't be a super long stream. Just gonna do a couple of games. I will probably just do healer.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
See if we get a Moon Knight for team up. You do fantastic. Mantis. Let's do Mantis and see about him.
A powerful weapon against evil.
Oh, 2 Adam Warlocks. I know, I need to lock in. Mantis is fun. I do enjoy her being able to do a good amount of damage. Have been using the ship art, user spanner, Anima Frost. Yes, I have, and I do agree. I do like them.
The collector must be stopped.
You can add so many sprays now. It's funny. Hope we have the wall. Big wheel finish with 8. Frost anyways. Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
So we have that revival right now. The team up for Mantis and Adam Warlock. I'm not gonna survive this.
You have saved me. I'm wounded. Please help me. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh my god, the lag is freezing.
Ease down. You needed some help, didn't you?
Very sweet.
Chin up. That's better.
Okay.
Mission area is yours.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I'm glad you like my content.
It pleases me to be helpful. I'm ready to heal. A sniper has spotted us. My life energy grows stronger. Help is here. You don't have to fight alone.
Why are we fighting so far back? Okay, I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh my god. Only others I could do is Jeff. Weirdly good at Loki. I do not play Jeff very often. I've been trying to learn him more, but he's very difficult for me. Thank you. Yeah, this is a free model. It is not anything as official by any means. So.
Plasma? That's not polite. You don't have to fight us so lost. Feel better. Fight better.
We need to take these guys out.
You needed some help, didn't you? Control seized.
Good stuff. When it comes to these games, play support classes, yeah, I definitely made support classes as well.
Shake it up.
This is real firepower!
Disappear. Hex. It's spider time!
Uh-oh. I do not like it being spider time.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control lost.
This pen is a bit of an issue. It shouldn't be for long.
It pleases me to be helpful. We are undefeatable!
Okay.
I need assistance.
Hello, hello. Yes, I am happy to be streaming.
You look tired. Control seized. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
At least it's not hammer time, it's true.
The moon haunts you!
The moon did not haunt us. That was a really good game. About to change Jeff's kit next season? Yes, and I'm seeing that too. My one friend who I played with earlier was saying that, yeah, they're completely reworking Jeff, which is interesting. I feel like people have enjoyed him for the most part, but one of the things I heard is that they're reworking the spray to be healing as well. So yeah, I don't know how support mains do it. Playing support and healing is always stressful for me. Yeah, no, it is a habit of mine in pretty much every game to keep a very close eye on people and do backlining. I'm not good at DPS unless it is a DPS that's very ranged. In most other games too, I play, it's like either healing class or some kind of wizard where I always need to have range on my target or I don't perform well. So, yeah, that's just my playstyle. I will walk in and finish my writing tonight. Kid named Johnny and me to stream, that's true.
Focus on the battle.
I wreak battlefield havoc.
You guys are getting like 2 frames per second, and so am I.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Help is here. Where? An enemy. The mission area is yours. You needed some help, didn't you? Success is out.
There will be no more revivals.
My magic is growing.
Okay. Lord Jethmain, I thank you. That's true.
Fantastic! Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Kill this Ronka, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like,
Your powers are mine!
My life energy grows stronger.
By the eye of Agamotto,
We are undefeatable!
the moon haunts you!
Help, friends!
I might die here. Okay. That was scary.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Chin up. I am healed.
Trying to support from the back line is getting a little rough. Especially because of the frame rate. Oh god, we got magic. I might die here. Okay. So we are going to cocoon over here.
The area's almost yours.
Alright.
My spirit still lingers on this plane. Control
We
lost.
cannot
Pick it up.
go through right now.
I need assistance.
I'm gonna die, yeah. Consider an audio with a Marvel character at any point. My one friend, again, who I was playing with, Voiceover Requiem,
Circle of
was saying I should do an Emma Frost audio, and I think it'd be funny if I did. But, yeah, if I do any Marvel characters, it's definitely gonna be like a meme at first, but, I wouldn't mind doing like a serious one eventually. Fuck, shit. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, I will read chat in a hot minute here.
We are undefeatable. Focus on the battle. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay.
Control lost. We are undefeatable.
God, okay. They have a mantis as well. Who are they running on healers? I feel like I haven't seen a second one. Oh, Loki mantis. Okay.
Capture progress has passed the halfway point. Control C.
Alright, sweet.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Let me help.
Your powers are mine!
That second half was tough. Goodness, okay. Good stuff.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Thor MVP, good stuff. Okay, let's catch up on the chat. Do 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 do. My model's like not tracking very well. Whatever. Okay, so back before Porta P5, then I think I would play was Hi-Fi Rush, yeah, that's true. Potato laptop. Man, no, my laptop's like big potato core. But not horrible. Okay. Hello, how are you? Yes, I am good. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well too. Emma Frost opens an ice cream shop to support herself financially. That's true. Emma Frost pursues the grind. What are we talking about, Neko? We were calling the cat girls. Yeah, I unleashed a Kraken script. That's fun. Good stuff. Yeah, I do agree that using the word Neko in fully English scripts sounds weird. I've auditioned for a couple of things that like very heavily encouraged or like partially required
We are cloak and dagger. We
the
are
character
hope
to
and fear.
use terms like that, where it's like certain very like weeaboo Japanese terms thrown into the character speech, and I think it's an interesting choice because it's like it doesn't sound natural, obviously. Maybe it would if like the actor spoke Japanese, had a Japanese accent, but also
Coming in 30
spoke
seconds.
English.
Stay
Like that's kind of the only situation where I'd be like, oh, that makes sense. But
Your ideal is
no.
refreshes and batter
Yeah, I prefer using just
can't
like the
be that
English
old.
term or like the English equivalent for certain things, like cat girl or cat boy. Just makes more sense to me in a script that is fully English. Hello, finally
The
catch
battle
a
starts in
live. Let me come to
5,
give it up. Thank you so
4,
much. And yeah,
3,
welcome to the
2, 1.
live. I don't know why everyone is
You need
nowhere
to stop
near.
that vehicle in its tracks. Just in time. Thanks. Better stop that vehicle.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard the term weeaboo in a while either. I'm just like using it.
My time to shine. That's much better.
I am strengthened for battle. Letting the dark side about us.
Thanks. That's good.
Suffer your darkness.
Look at my weak spot. Us against the world.
Let's hop back up under the nose.
Us against the world.
Oh, we have another cloak and dagger.
Tandy needs help. Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
They made it halfway. Stop them. My time to shine. Goodbye.
I don't know where our DPS is, so that's interesting.
There's still a chance to stop them. Better stop that vehicle. My time to shine.
Lights out.
They hit a checkpoint.
Okay.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Where is... okay. Maybe I just need to stick with the team more, I'm not really sure.
Just keep going.
Yeah, they're all right there. I feel like I didn't see anyone. when I was over there on the, like, more near the point. I guess because they were all respawning and stuff. Yeah, we're way over here.
Better
Okay.
stop that vehicle! Embrace the light! I am barely harmed.
Yeah, damn. I think Xanabear more mainstream. Yeah. No, I definitely, it's interesting because, like, throughout history, it's wavered. The obsession with, certain cultures, I think, like, certain Asian cultures for sure have been, like, very, very obsessed over in a lot of ways, which is, yeah, weird.
Good medicine.
Okay, we're just waiting. We're just waiting for them to...
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
Battlefield ready again.
Hold still, I'm trying to help.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Get in here, y'all.
My time to shine.
My favorite time.
Against the world! Nobody can hurt us now.
Dagger v dagger, I can do that.
Get in here, y'all.
Or cloak v dagger.
My time to shine. Stop that!
Oh damn, okay. Oh, Magneto. I heard him and then I was like, do I care? Not really. Okay. Well. Oh, I see someone mention A Silent Voice in chat. That is one of my all-time favorite movies, in fact.
I'm doing this my way.
I appreciate you. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Suffer in the darkness.
My time to shine.
Okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in.
I'll get you next time.
Good medicine. Your powers are mine. Maximum.
Us against the world!
Goddamn. It is us against the world, I guess.
Let's pop back up under their noses.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, I'm gonna die here. I don't see where Invisible Woman is. She cannot save me. Welcome, welcome. I am doing alright. I am a little sleepy, but I thought I would stream
Don't give them
a
another
little bit.
inch. Or else. My time to shine. Better stop that vehicle! Us against the world!
Are they coming in here? Oh wow.
That's the boost I need.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension. Suffer in the darkness.
My life.
Now I don't be strangers. Us against the world! We are undefeatable! Please, we're hurt.
I am actively stuck behind a wall, which is my favorite.
Shields up!
Appreciate the boost. Take my pain.
Together, I unleash the Vishanti's power. That's my way.
Get in here, y'all. Outward from the shadows.
I am strengthened for battle. Battlefield ready again.
Just embrace the light!
Lights out.
go too far, y'all.
Lights out.
Can't get you if you're super far from me.
Much better.
Get in there, y'all.
Lights in the show.
I'll be shipshape in no time.
A little help, please. Us against the world.
Not good, not good, not good, not good.
Maximum pulse!
Let's pop back up under their noses. Appreciate the boost.
God. Okay. Loki's your cards when I brought back
are
nostalgia. That's
undefeatable!
true. Oh man, I think we are done for. Yeah. Well.
Can't expect to win them all.
Yeah. Oh no, no multiplayer stuff for tonight. I am going solo for tonight's games, but thank you for asking. Okay, let's catch up on the chat. I'll go back to lobby. Speaking of weebs, I'm actually traveling to Japan at the moment. Well, I hope that's fun. Stay safe. I've never been to Japan, and it's really pretty there. I want to see the one of the prefectures that's like specializes in hot springs, I think. And then of course the more touristy areas like the Tokyo, just Tokyo and like Okinawa, those more popular places. Yeah, I hope you have fun. That's a question. That's a question for everyone. I mean, like, where is somewhere that you traveled that's one of your favorites? Because I don't really have a favorite yet. Yeah, but please have fun and please be safe. Would probably travel if I had the money. Yeah, no, genuinely, like that is something that comes into play as a very big issue for a lot of people when they want to travel, is just never enough funds, and then sometimes for some people it's never enough time. And I think, you know, as soon as you can travel, if it's like a financially literate decision for you, you should definitely go see the world, go visit different cultures, get involved, and yeah, I mean, explore the world. There's only so much time you have, and I think it's definitely a good idea. We're going to faint to push ourselves. Oh, yeah, please rest. Sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better. What do you think of the 2.0 social program? I have not finished anything. I logged on earlier today, very, very briefly, and I mean, everything's been fine. Let's see what specific things I have to say about it. I mean, like, I think I like where things are going so far. I love the photo events because they're very easy and it's fun to see the characters. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have like a bunch to say yet because I haven't actually played a whole lot of it. Yeah, sorry. And Osaka, oh yes, Osaka is one of the bigger ones too, I think. Yeah, stay dry or play in the water. I mean, the rain is... The rain is, I'll say that. Definitely varies for people. I know some people are like, get your rain boots, get your raincoat, let's go in the rain. And then other people are like, let's go inside. I'm more of a, let's go inside. The rain is really pretty though. It is very calming. I think I like the smell after. I like the smell of the grass and stuff, but that's about it. I don't really go out much to play in the puddles and whatnot, but I imagine it's fun. I've only traveled once. Bahamas, yeah. Yeah, no, I've never been to the Bahamas. I haven't been to a lot of places, but I know, yeah. I mean, most people, I feel like, haven't traveled a whole lot, but, it's rare, though. Sometimes you'll encounter, like, the token rich kid who's like, yeah, I've been to everywhere, and it's like, oh, damn. Wish that could be me, but... yeah. Let's change the question. It's like, what's the most... best place that you've traveled, or a place that you really, really want to travel? I think that's fair. Want to travel to Switzerland? Yeah, that's fair. I haven't seen much of Switzerland, but I mean, I think most places in the world are gorgeous. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, and welcome to the stream. Go splish splash outside. That's so true. Yeah, be safe. Don't slip. Don't drown. Love the smell of rain. The sound it makes when it hits the windows. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I have some ASMRs that have the rain sounds in the back. Just because, yeah, I mean, it is a very calming sound to experience. And that and, like, birds chirping. I think those are, like, very natural, very common sounds in nature that are very calming to listen to. Sealand, Marshall Islands, yes, very interesting. Yeah, I hope everyone gets to visit at least one place that they really want to go to. Rain here usually means, oh god. Occasional tornadoes. Yeah, no, I didn't take that into account. If you live in a place where it's dangerous when it rains, I'm so sorry. You don't get to experience the calm rain. Yeah, I will say storms are pretty scary. Like, heavy thunderstorms, heavy rain. I think wind is very scary, because, like, it shakes the whole house, at least for me, which can get a little terrifying, and I do not prefer it. Vietnam or Taiwan next. Yeah. Good stuff. Lightning here is a strobe light too. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Like having... I've had nights where it's like a bunch of intense thunder and then a bunch of lightning, and it's so hard to sleep. Yeah, I do not prefer storms. I prefer silence. Even if that means no rain, I think that's much better if it's going to be either a really intense storm or everything's fine. I'd rather prefer everything to be fine. What's good? Most things, I think. I don't want to do the tournament. I just want to like have this little red exclamation mark or red lightning bolt gone. Yeah, what have y'all been up to? I mean, you can update me. Feel free to talk about anything in the chat. You are more than welcome to. And welcome anyone who's just joining. Yeah, we're just playing Marvel Rivals while I talk to y'all. It's quite late, so I will be quiet and keeping this tone of voice. And if I'm locked into a game, I won't be talking as much, but I will catch up on the chat. Soft rain only comes in late winter. One of the best things there is, yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil.
Mm-hmm. Nicest place I've been, gotta be Japan, yeah. That is so true. Okay, so we have... I'm gonna do Invisible Woman, since she is my main. I have not played her yet, shockingly. So, I'll show you guys my main. Something very bad happened. Okay, well, I am sorry to hear that. No need to share anything super personal, no pressure at all. But I hope things will eventually be okay. I'd really, back on the travel topic, I really want to go to Japan. What is this person?
No.
Excellent, quick now.
4,
what this is.
A little help, please.
I don't know who decided. Yeah, Oracle.
are undefeatable!
Gotcha, gotcha.
Ooh, I catch a feeling.
Got you covered.
The penny was just stuck there. So let's watch out, 'cause we have for some reason my mind was gonna call her Yoda. Not sure why that was. I was gonna say Wanda.
They mean business.
I don't know why I was. I almost said Yoda there. Well, Groot, if you stop running away,
I'm going to miss you.
very cool. So, I will wait here. Okay.
It's spider time!
Anyone willing to help?
I need to escape this area. Literally everyone is dying in like 2 seconds. Can we not do that?
Psionic burst. Feel the pull.
We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Okay, so
Feelings are getting
that's almost done, which is great.
Disappear! I compliment you, Hulk, but Ben would get jealous. Clear the way!
I appreciate you.
All eyes over here. Spiders, look out! Force burst.
We are undefeatable!
Oh my goodness. So much going on.
Clearly you needed some help.
Wow.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Okay, we will not do that.
Clear the way! Vortex field!
I don't know why it is so hard to aim.
Ooh, I catch a feeling. Stop that vehicle!
Look, I am really struggling to shield.
Clearly you needed some help.
This weapon cannot be the standard.
My friends are here!
Clear the way! Force burst!
Okay, took Penny out.
Clearly you needed some help.
Your power low!
Go easy on him.
Force field, good to go. Feel the pull. I have a shield, but no complaints.
He stopped them in their tracks.
My goodness. Okay.
Security vortex field. Clear the way. Disappear.
Here they are, the fools.
Psionic burst.
Wrong way.
Force burst. Psionic burst. Invisible.
It's spider
I was like
time!
stuck behind that area.
That is much better.
Clear the way.
Truly fit to be a queen. Some assistance, please.
Okay.
We are undefeatable!
Okay, something is draining my health, and I'm not sure what it is.
Rise, my friend!
Okay, oh my god, I am so close to dying. I gotta save my own ass right now. Okay. Ooh. Can y'all tell this is the character that I play the most?
Feel the pull. Clear the way.
Watch your step.
Clearly, you needed some help.
Only 60 seconds left.
Vortex field.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Not a fan of that old, guys. Oh my god, is anyone still alive? Did everyone fucking die? Okay. So we are not gonna do that.
Vortex field.
Down to 30 seconds.
Disappear. Psionic surge.
That is much better.
Force burst. That's much better.
We are undefeatable! Final 10 seconds.
Your powers are mine!
Still a chance to stop them. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Feel the pull.
Constructed his largest weapon yet.
Clear the way. What am I? Invisible? No worries. Feel the pull. Psionic surge.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Psionic surge. Vortex field.
Oy, oy, oy.
Feeling
So
fantastic.
much shit going on.
This weapon cannot be left standing.
Psionic surge.
Okay.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Clear the way.
I'm under here!
Punisher. Thanks. Wish I could heal you back.
Psionic surge. Clearly you needed some help. We've got trouble. Psionic surge. You should have seen that coming. What am I? Invisible?
It's fighting time!
I have a shield, but nothing lights. Clearly you need vortex field.
Some assistance.
Psionic burst.
I appreciate you.
Vortex field.
You stopped them in their
Your powers are mine! Well done. Judge, jury,
We are undefeatable!
Spider bomb. Feeling fantastic.
The final 10 seconds! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh my god.
Covered.
You got them all!
Vortex field.
Overtime. Ooh, ace. Okay, this is good.
Invisible?
Whew. That was probably the toughest match of this stream. Oh my god, okay. And MVP. Okay, I think we will end it here. My goodness, that was really fun. It's just ew. Let me catch up on this while I figure out how to speak English. Okay. Yesterday's audio ended up inspiring me to write a little one-off fanfic. That's really nice. I'm glad it inspired you. Good stuff. Yeah, one-offs are really fun to write. I don't do them anymore, but I don't know. My ASMRs are kind of like one-offs, to be honest. I'm gonna check out my stats. 20,037. I can't believe I stayed alive for that entire time. And I got it on camera too. It's pretty awesome. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. God, we had a really good team. Groot doing 29,000 damage is so crazy. That's so crazy. Wow. Okay. Now good stuff. Ugh. Japan is like the #1 place most people want to visit. Yeah, I'd say for sure. Most people that I know want to visit Japan. Yeah. What else we're talking about? I don't know where I want to travel most. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, there are so many places it can be really hard to choose. Love to go back to Washington State. There's a small town called Poulsbo. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. You're revisiting it. I mean, I'm sure you know more than I do how nice it is. So I hope you get to revisit. Peaceful, frequently overcast, but yeah, like that sort of weather. Yeah. No, it varies. Definitely when you're like, if you're moving from state to state, it's a wonderful idea to go and check how their weather is because. Sorry, close the game for a second. Because, yeah, definitely matters. Because it's like, if it affects your mood very often, you should definitely choose a place that will help you in that regard. Glad that I play competitive games anymore. Yeah, no, that was not a comp match. None of these matches were competitive. These were just quick plays, which is crazy because with how some of these games play, you'd expect them to be, oh, everything is competitive. But no. No, the match I just played was not competitive whatsoever. So, yeah. Scarlet Witch, yeah. Yoda, yeah, no. I was gonna call her Yoda, I don't know why. I think it's the Star Wars brain rot. Yeah. Walk in you will, carry the team you will. That's true. I'm gonna put out room in a message to give the rundown, but it's a character insert with Evelyn. Awesome. Yeah, no, Evelyn's a fun character. I will definitely revisit her for more audios and stuff. Also, hello, welcome. Yes, good stuff. Alright, yeah, to those of you who just joined, we're closing up now. I'm probably going to quit the game, and then we can just close this up and chat for a second. Oh, that was a mistake. One moment, I need to get the VTuber back up. I forgot that also runs through Steam. My dumbass. Womp womp. Oh my god. I totally forgot. Of course, I close it down as I'm like closing up everything. That's so funny. Yes, enjoy your night as well. You guys do not have to stay. Definitely feel free to dip. I am launching the VTuber thing again so I can, I don't know, stare at you guys, but yeah. Let me see if this works, cause, oh my god. Total accident. I quit Steam because I was like, oh, Marvel Rivals is running through Steam and everything's gonna run smoother if I just, yeah, the tracking's working again. Everything's gonna run smoother if I just don't, have Steam running, but then I remembered that I can't do that because it is literally everything here runs through Steam, so not a good idea. Very stupid on my part. And something that I would know because I not my first rodeo streaming, but sometimes I sure act like it. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, should I be on the other side? Ah, that's probably fine. I'll go over here. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, no, definitely missed up on that real quickly. Sorry. Goodness. Would appear that severe weather is filming it again. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's all been of the model staring into ourselves. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for those who missed the stream. About an hour. Pretty good little nighttime stream. I hope my voice was not as crazy this time around, because I know most of the time it is, and you know, I'm sorry if that's like unappealing to a lot of viewers, because obviously you know, you're looking for ASMR and stuff. But anyway, yeah, I have a lot of things planned. I have not recorded a bunch in advance for the next month coming up here, but I do have the Bernice audio coming out very soon, and then I have the Silver Anby audio coming out, and that's less of a Silver Soldier Anby and more of a, you know, one of the replicas that isn't specifically in the story. It was just grabbing from the Silver Soldier or the Anby lore, and you know, it's like a scenario where you find one of the many Silver Soldiers, and she was kicked out because she was way too emotionally tuned, you know, considered a defect, and then when you find her, she doesn't really remember a lot, and that is all I will leave you with for that audio. Go watch it. It comes out at the end of the month. So I hope you enjoy both of those videos. The Bernice one was really cute. I actually really enjoyed making that one, so I hope everyone likes it. I know there's been a good chunk of people looking for Bernice ASMR, so I hope that's something that y'all enjoy. But yeah, definitely let me know how you like that in the comments and stuff. And yeah, out of curiosity, do you tend to record your audios on certain days, times of the week? I record it whenever I can. That is pretty much it. On a night like this, where I am a little more awake and my voice is pretty warmed up from yapping today, and not like overstrained or anything, I would record on a night like this, and I would record usually throughout the weekdays. I prefer recording, you know, when the house is as empty as possible, because there's less chance for background noise and whatever. But yeah, there's no specific days or times I record. It's kind of just when I feel like it, and when I have the energy, and when my voice is up to it. So sometimes if I definitely need to record, I will avoid eating certain foods throughout the day, because I don't want my throat to be weird when I do record. Lots and lots of water and minimal strain on my voice, so I'm not, you know, doing a bunch of blah 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 crazy stuff. And yeah, so yeah. Or the Silver Anby audio description, I swear it's gonna feel like, oh yeah, no, it is very I'm giving you guys comfort, and then I'm giving you hurt, because the Bernice audio is very much a comfort and very much a you know, sweet and loving kind of pillow talky audio, which is, I think, a lot more appealing in terms of the content that I usually post. And then the Silver Anby one is a little more sad, and it's a little deeper, and you know, there's a lot of comments about purpose and how, you know, she feels maybe a little selfish, because it's like, oh, if I was meant to be a weapon, do I have the permission to find my purpose elsewhere? Is this okay? That kind of stuff. So lots of that, which was fun to write and also very sad. That one was scripted. The Bernice audio is improvised. She is one of the first characters I have done where I start off the character audio with improvising, because I mentioned in other streams that when I first do an audio for a character, I never improvise really, because it's hard for me to kind of get the speech patterns. But working with the scenario that I did, which was like a house party, working with that and Bernice, I was like, you know what? I'm feeling it. So, you know, I did that improvised. If it's not good, I will write the next one and we will see how it goes. Yes, yeah. No, yeah, certain foods, I think it's like specifically for, you know, certain people who have intolerances to certain things. Citrus, milk, dairy stuff, horrible for your throat, especially when it comes to recording, because it just leaves a lot of phlegm back there, especially for me, because whatever, just that's how my body works. Other people will eat a bunch of stuff and have no issues when they record. It really just depends. So yeah, but whatever, voiceover tip, keep an eye out for certain foods that might make you a little more this way or that way, and make sure that everything is clear and everything is okay for when you record. I'm learning to move around a lot more. It's actually really nice because I get to see the model exhibit a little more emotion. I am still getting used to the whole VTuber thing, but yeah. Very, very good tracking on this model. I really like it a lot. Ugh, no, citrus, yeah. I know so many people who are very citrus intolerant, way more than I am. And I love fruit, and I love fruit juice, so it is not good news for me, but yeah. I know. Oh my god. Enemies to lovers, citrus, X me. That's true. Somebody write that. Yeah, no, I need to, mentioning Nier Automata, I definitely need to make a 2B audio. If anyone's interested in a 2B audio, I would love to make one. I just need to gauge kind of the interest. Maybe it's just a really short one that I kind of throw out there for everyone, and maybe I'll just see how it lands. But yeah, lots of new things to try this summer for sure, because I have a lot more time to record stuff. So yeah, I'll see. I definitely could just do it, and same with the Emma Frost audio, just kind of trying new characters and seeing where they land. But yeah, I feel like 2B's popular enough for it to be not a like, oh, these views are so tanked kind of audio. I'll probably need to throw in some interesting buzzwords like mommy or something so that people pay attention. But yeah. Prefer A2. Interesting. So we have two people at the same time who said they prefer A2. Well, it's bad news for me, who does mostly 2B voiceovers, but I'm sure I'd handle A2 just fine. That's really funny. Watch whatever, do 2B one, and behold, look, yeah. Yeah, no, she's a very popular character. I assume that she wouldn't, you know, underperform all the videos. But again, comes down to interest and stuff. I lost tracking for a second. That's so funny. Hello, love your content. I don't even ask. You entrance any... I think so. Yeah, no, I've had some comments about that game. I don't know anything about it. But, I could check it out. I definitely will... Again, be just trying new things in general this summer with new characters and seeing how they land. And yeah, just trying to see what other things I can do with my content aside from Zenless Zone Zero, because there is not infinite content with anything. And I know my channel started out with that, so, you know, no doubt I'll have to pivot eventually. Just like you said, that newest Nier Automata lost. Yeah. I really like Nier Automata as a game. I am going to play Nier Replicant eventually. Soon here, hopefully. But, yeah. I will also say, you know, characters like that are definitely very fan servicey. I mean, she has an outfit, an official outfit, not a mod. That's just with her skirt off, so you can see her bootay, you know, so it's like, whatever, you know. Those characters are great for marketing. Jane Doe is one of them, etc., etc. Buzzwords. Buzzwords as in, like, certain terms that people like that will increase the chances of it being a video that pops up in the search. So, yeah, someone read my mind. I was about to say, yeah. So true. Is it Nike? I'm guessing Nike. Or Nikki, I don't really know. Yeah, no, I'm not sure what that game is, I'll be real. I've not seen really enough of it to be completely sure. Oh, yeah. Alright, last things. Thank you for the subscriptions, Just Cyplop and Marquise Heens, I think. Yes, and thank you for all the Twitch follows. I don't stream on there, but thank you regardless for that. Yeah, I stream on here though, because that's where everyone sees my stuff, so. Goddess of Victory, okay, I got you. Do you dislike having to use buzzwords and not what on your channels? Partially. It's kind of whatever at this point, because it's like, while I would love to title them as if they were fanfics or more non-ASMR sounding works of, you know, script, whatever. Because, like, all my scripts have names. Nikkei, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, the buzzwords, I stopped using certain ones because I don't want to be associated with the femboy terms. I dislike that entire term as a whole. I know some people in my community, a lot of them might like identify with it. It's definitely not for me. I just don't like it at all. It's kind of the whole like goth mommy craze where it's like it takes away from people's actual identities and it's more of like a very sexualized version of something, and I dislike using those terms. So some of my old videos have that, but I no longer kind of support those buzzwords being used, because they are just buzzwords, and I don't really like the kind of people it attracts, you know? Yeah. Because to me, like, it's overly used in a lot of areas where it's like, I don't want that, like, associated with my content, you know? So I was gonna make a longer video about it, or, like, explain it in a live stream, and I think I have before, but yeah. Would you be willing to tell what the titles of those letters are? I could start putting them in the descriptions of just, you know, like, putting the title of the actual script, because the scripts that do, have titles are, you know, they're specific to the storyline of the script and whatever. I could just put that in the description, honestly. Yeah, but I agree. I mean, that's essentially what it is. It's just, it's fetishization of, certain groups of people. And, you know, I respect, people's presentations and how they identify with whatever terms, but, you know, I've had people kind of come at me and be like, oh, well, we're part of the LGBTQ community, and I'm like, no, that's not what that is. So, I don't know, and I know a lot of, you know, people who identify with that term are also queer, but it's like, that's the thing, is that if you're queer, you're queer. You can identify with other terms, like being goth, or emo, or a femboy, whatever you want to say, but that's not, necessarily being, you know, genderqueer or queer in general. It's an interesting kind of argument that I've had some people come at me with in the server, and I'd been like, I don't know, very awkward conversations, you know, because it's like, I have a unique point of view when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I think, yeah, just not something I like associating with. But yeah, regardless, I mean, with most things, a lot of people don't look into it as seriously as I do, but, you know, when I look back at the context and I look back at, you know, the history of that term being used online, I'm kind of like, why would I use it? Because a lot of people who do use it are underage, and when you have a bunch of people who are underage using that term and associating with it and joking about it, and then you also have a lot of sexualized content from that term, it kind of makes you question who's the audience for this, you know, and it's a little concerning, which I'm not going to get mad at any creator who uses that term, because it's like, it's a buzzword. It's hell of a buzzword. I'm not going to get mad at that, because it will tank your views if you've used it in every video, and then you just stop. Definitely it's going to tank your views. So it's like, I don't blame the business side of things. I just hope that at like a social level that people are understanding of where I'm coming from. But yeah. Do you ever have outtakes, or do you just nail in one go? I do not save my bloopers. I do have a channel of bloopers and outtakes in the Discord server if you'd like to join, if you are of age and want to join and stuff. But yeah, no, I could totally do a blooper video. It could be like really short, just out of nowhere. But yeah, so God, what is my process for like the bloopers and outtakes? I try to record it in one go because I hate having a bunch of raw audio I need to listen to. If I can just record, what I do is like I'll record, and then if I mess up, I'll stop recording, delete that section, then keep recording. So then when I finish and edit the audio, the entire audio has 0 outtakes. And so that's why I try to do everything usually in one go, you know, like I try to not delay anything to the point where I'm picking it up the next day. Something that I really hate doing with a lot of audios is, yeah, I just want to do it in one go. I want to make things as easy and as smooth as possible for myself. So the second I mess up, I am stopping the recording and I'm deleting, and I start again after a sip of water or after a breather, you know. It just makes everything a lot smoother. Yes. 3K away from 20 already. Yes. No, it's so exciting. I'm so excited. Yeah. It's gonna be a crazy milestone to hit with you guys. Didn't even think about that. Yeah. No. Definitely, you know, potentially troubling. I don't know if anyone's actually done any, like, I don't know, videos about that kind of stuff. But anyway, you know, all the stuff and things, things get complicated. I don't blame people for oversimplifying things, because not everyone has the energy to deep dive and to question things and whatever, but stay curious and stay mindful of all the things. How many audios do you have in the backlogs? Not a bunch right now. I have a bunch of planned stuff. If you guys want a little sneak peek, if you want a little secret sneak peek, let me get real up close to the. I'll get real close to everything, and I will reveal all the secrets. Let me grab my other computer, and I will reveal all the secrets while you listen to me knock shit over. Oh, one moment. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, everyone. We're opening the other computer. Isn't this so exciting? Oh, wow. Secrets, secrets, secrets. Oh my gosh. My nose is genuinely so stuffy right now. Okay, so, June 2025. See if I can just hold the mic. I hope this isn't super, like, obnoxious. So, June 2025. I have quite a few things planned. This is the posting plan. And I'm doing, just for reference, from now on I'm doing every Tuesday and every Saturday. And I'm trying to keep that schedule. So, yes. So, for June 3rd, I have Shark Girlfriend Wants Cuddles. This is another Ellen Joe audio, so something exciting for the Ellen Joe fans in the chat. Basically, you're just cuddling her. Lots of bed sheet shuffling. I'm planning for nighttime crickets and lo-fi in the background and pillow talk, all of that kind of stuff. Wholesome, you know, cuddling your shark girlfriend, holding her hand, kissing her maybe. And let me put the mic down because this is too heavy to hold. Other things that I have planned for June. I have Jane Doe comforting you after a long day. And that happens with, like right after the Ellen Joe audio. So petting you, ear scratches, blowing on your ears, lots of shuffling, and lots of babying and affirmations. So stuff like, you work so hard, you deserve rest, all that kind of stuff. So that's gonna be something that I know a few of you will enjoy. Don't play CCC, but I love your audios. Thank you so much. Yeah, that seems to be a lot of my audience. They're like, I don't know what Zenless is, but I'll listen. Yeah. The next one is going to be a Vivian audio. That one is going to be scripted. It's going to be very long, ideally. We will see. But yeah, the title for now is Loving You Through Flowers. Aw. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that a lot of people got into Zenless because of my audios. That's kind of awesome. Yes, I did do a Jane Doe cosplay today. Might you have the knives? I don't have the knives. Obviously the tail didn't come equipped with a knife. Would have been really funny, but it doesn't. And also there's a piece of the cosplay that I've no idea where it goes to. It's a bag or something, and I swear to God, I've never seen Jane Doe wear a bag. It's like a tiny fanny pack. And I didn't know that she wore that, but it was included in the cosplay, and I don't know where it goes. So it's not like, and she doesn't have like a belt or anything too. Cosplay came with no belt, nothing like that, so I don't know where that bag is supposed to go, but I'll figure it out, I guess. But like, I don't know. Next audio is going to be Rena. Title for now is Maid Mommy Saves You, because I love buzzwords for the feed. This was suggested by someone, I want to say Applidip, in the server, so thank you for that. Next one is Ching Yi, Android Girlfriend Wants Your Attention. That is the working title for now. I will probably retitle it eventually, but yeah, so that's also gonna be improv. Needy Ching Yi. She is voiced by the voice actor for VTUBER, so hopefully I'll be able to match her voice pretty well. Other stuff, I mean, I have some general scripts that I was working with. Had this idea for an AI chatbot that comes to life, and it's kind of like a yandere ex-listener kind of thing. I have ideas for, let's see, getting teased by an overlord, stuff like that. So lots of ideas and such. I have this venti audio I have been working on for so long. It's a Valentine's Day one that it's not like I've put, you know, years of work into it. It's just that I missed Valentine's Day. I think I found it again in like August or something. And I was so sad because I could have uploaded it 2025. I think I could have uploaded it 2024. I have missed 2 years of not uploading this, and I'm so disappointed because this could have been awesome, and I just forgot. And I haven't even finished writing it, but I was like, oh, I need to finish this. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. I don't know if I'm finishing it anytime soon. Hopefully, February 2026, we can look forward to a good venti Valentine's Day audio. Almost knocked my computer over out of my hands. Oh my gosh, sorry. One of my nostrils is like fully closed up right now. Not that you guys need to know, I just can't breathe. Your blowing is so nice. I'm partially deaf in my right ear, so it kind of sucks for this focus there, but never let. Oh, yeah. I try to do both left and right. On this mic, it doesn't have the duo thingy, and I'm still setting up the 3DO. It's having some issues with connecting to my Scarlet Solo, so we'll see what the problem with that is. Hopefully I can figure it out sooner than later. Used to play, familiar with Victoria Housekeeping? Yes. Yeah. Thank you, I appreciate the cosplay compliments. Does Rena also cook in that one? In that one, she might, and then you might die. Is the bag red? Yes, it's red. So I will keep in mind that it is above her tail. Thank you. Yes, yeah, it is just a red bag, and I was like, where has this been? I don't know where this goes. So, whatever. Third character the most fun making. So, good news for you. Yeah, my Bernice audio, my first one that I'm doing so far. Hopefully I will do her more because what are we talking about? Hopefully I will do more Bernice because she's very fun to do. I do like her personality a lot, and I think there's a lot of opportunity there with fun scenarios. So I will be revisiting her. But yeah, I have a Bernice audio coming out in 2 days. On Tuesday, I want to say. Unless it's not Tuesday. I think it is Tuesday, though. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Okay, anyway. Started playing Zenless before watching our audios, but couldn't find anything for a while. Awesome. Well, I'm glad I was the channel that you found. Yeah, I think I am the most popular channel on YouTube for Zenless Zone Zero ASMR, which is awesome. Very big win for that. Yes. Yeah, Chingy has her first audio on my channel at the end of this month. I should have the audio having a meta moment mentioning the 2 years. Yeah, genuinely. Speaking of VTUBER, yes, I've heard of their channel. I've had quite a few people in my comments be like, oh, you're my second favorite Venti ASMR artist, and I'm like, oh. I hate hearing it, honestly, but, you know, good for them. They definitely, you know, joined the ASMR community when, Genshin was very, very popular, and they're, I think, the most popular for Venti. Me, personally, I would not like to be known for, doing a character voice like that. I actually don't like Venti. Even though I can replicate his voice pretty well, I don't like his character. I find him annoying, so, yeah. I am much happier to be known for voicing Ellen Jo. I don't like Venti. Ugh. What % chance is there? Piper, does it even hit double digits? I've been doing a Piper ASMR. I had a couple good ideas in the the server for just doing one where you guys are driving a car together, and I think that's great. Definitely nothing like anywhere near Spice with Piper or Lucy or anyone like that. But definitely room for, you know, wholesome ASMRs, just like I did with Corin, where, you know, you're either comforting them or you're just chatting with them or hanging out, and I think that's completely fine. Bag is like attached to the belt, has a pin on it. Yeah, I think the bag was the thing that broke. Because like I looked at the pieces of cosplay stuff that I had, and I saw a piece of Velcro that was broken, and I was like, I don't know where this went. Like, I don't know where this came from. So it might have been from the bag. Want to know if there's a character you just like or particularly find hard to do ASMR with? Lucky for you, Judy1 is one of the easiest voices to do for Zenless characters. In terms of characters I dislike, yeah, Venti's on the list, unfortunately, for, you know, a lot of you who like Venti. I don't like his character. Again, I find him annoying. I think the problem is that I've met people in person who are just like Venti, and the thing is that in a real person, that personality is not fun to be around. It's just annoying. Also, I think very clashy with my personality. If I were to describe my personality in a Genshin character, I'd say D-Luke, but friendlier. Because he, I think, aligns with my personality the best. It's like a... Okay, imagine D-Luke and Albedo, and imagine they're more socialized. That's me. So you can imagine talking to Venti. D-Luke has beef with Venti. So naturally, I would have beef with Venti. Because I'm more similar to D-Luke than most of the other characters in that game. So, yes. Could you imagine D-Luke being a cat girl VTuber doing ASMR on YouTube? I could not imagine. Could you imagine him getting the bag? That I could imagine. It manifests in different ways for all of us. You know. I wanted to watch videos about Bernice, but I discovered they never made her, like, in the game. Well, no, she's in the game. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Kazo Kiseki. Yes, I think I've seen Kazu. Ooh, I had beef. Not with him, not with her directly. It was just beef of like being the top on the search bar. Her videos were more popular than mine, like on the search bar, even though mine had more views. I was like, what is happening? So anyway, I think I'm number 1 now, so everything's fine, and I don't have beef anymore. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, is someone doing like the same characters as me at the same time? Anyway, I think my content definitely like took off. Yes. Very quickly. I don't know when she started uploading, but I am familiar. I'm familiar with her game, and I'm glad that there are, you know, other Zenless creators, because I think it'd be really awkward being the only one, I'll be real. Considering streaming again? Yes, I've streamed plenty before. I'm definitely going to do it a lot more this summer. Were the tights pre-ripped? No, so the tights were not pre-ripped. I actually didn't do it myself yet, because if I do rip them, it will be for a con or a more elaborate photo shoot. I don't want to rip them yet, because if they die and they get caught on something or something fucks up, I really don't want to deal with that right now. Yeah. Ito is best character. That's so true. I do like Ito a lot. Oh, there's a character I'm similar to. Kujosara. Again, it's like, if if those characters, that character archetype, like Albedo, Diluc, Kudosora, if those characters were more socialized and a little more friendly, they would be, that would just be me, you know? Oh, trying to say my Bernese voice is more accurate than the others. Well, wouldn't make sense yet, because, the Bernese video is not out yet. Well, I guess the meme one is, if you're, like, grabbing from that voice, like, I suppose so. But yeah, I mean, thank you. If that's what you were trying to say. Hugo Vlad, he's fine. I prefer Vivian. Not that I particularly am into women, it's just Vivian versus Hugo. In my head, Vivian's winning by a long shot. Yeah, we should vote on it. We should do a vote. Hugo or Vivian. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Betholu, for the $5. Oh my goodness. That's a very sweet late night super chat. Recently found your channel and immediately loved the other content. So that heavy enjoy this small amount. Karate? I don't know what that means. Thank you so much though, I really appreciate it. How sweet. Arlecchino is my favorite Genshin character. Yeah, no, Genshin definitely has a lot of great characters. I want to revisit and see like who I can voice. I know I've done Yelan. I've done, I think that's it. It's been Yelan and Venti, and I don't think I've done anyone else. I definitely am down to do, there's no way I forgot her name. Did I forget her name? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, chat, I call upon the, it starts with a B, doesn't it? It's the pirate lady. Oh my god. Oh wow, it's been so long since I played, I'm actually forgetting character names. This is rare. This never happens. Now that I think about it, your voice is similar to Kudosara. Yeah, it's definitely like my normal voice is in the range of somewhere similar to, you know, Kudosara or similar characters. Beto! Oh my god! I almost forgot about my queen. Oh, she's so hot. But anyway, thank you, Beto. I can do an ASMR of Beto for sure. I think that'd be fun. Oh my god, imagine ocean waves and you're drinking with her. Low-key. That would go hard. That would go hard. That would go really hard. I could do that eventually. I know some people were asking for Beto. Thank you for just commenting goon. That's great. Prefer Vivian to... Oh god, I hit my elbow. Personality and how her storyline is more engaging. Yeah, no. Vivian is an interesting character. I definitely prefer her, just everything. I was not interested in Hugo. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because with Hugo, he has a very, like, a much less interesting design. I think that's one of my issues too. It's just like, damn girl, your backstory might be interesting, but you are unappealing as hell, you know? Controversial opinion, but I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers go good with fries. That's true. No, you know what? Banned. Banned forever. Banned from life. Are you excited for the anniversary event? I think so. I forgot that was happening. And you may ask, how can one be excited for something if one does not know that thing is happening? And I say, well, I don't know. Don't ask me. Ugh. Yeah. Wow, I wish we had background noise. You guys could hear my fan going off the entire time, but it's whatever. So, anyway, before my other nostril closes up and I can't breathe at all, I'm gonna close this up and say goodnight because it is like 1:30. So thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all. There's like 30 people viewing right now. So thank you so much. Again, thank you for the super chat, and I hope to see you all again soon. Again, 2 videos out for the end of this month and much more to come in June. My favorite shape is... There are so many shapes. I want to say... something similar to a diamond, probably. Diamonds and 4-pointed stars I find very attractive. He goes fine, the direction they took his character. Yeah. You know what? I did like the, in my head, Lycon and him definitely kissed. And that's the only reason that I'm, like, partially interested in Hugo, is because of Lycon and Hugo. I took so many screenshots of them and I was like, you know what, low-key, it could be cute together. I'll dream of it. Mine's a rhombus, that's true. Good night, have good sleep. You as well. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna dip, but it was nice streaming. Thank you so much, and I'll get really, really close to the mic here to say good night, everybody. And I hope that you enjoyed the stream. And yes, I like streaming. I think it's fun. And I maybe one day will do a stream where it's just me talking into the mic, close, and I have the model up. So, yeah. Good night, everyone, and be safe. I'll see you next time. All right.